there seems to be this very big disparity in the way that black women and black men see black men in prospective relationships with black women. Because in every one of those examples that, you know, and I got another video too, in every example where you will hear a black woman saying that she's the most devalued, that black men don't fuck with black women, that there's all these different obstacles in between moving the black family forward, right? You have most niggas is saying, but that ain't true. That ain't true. You talking about that 1% of motherfuckers who exceeded the glass ceiling in terms of finances and were allowed more choices, right? More choices were being available to them in terms of the different array of women that now find him attractive, right? And so that particular guy is less tolerant of um, things that he has to do in order to work at making a relationship work with a sister, with just a regular sister born after 1970 sister. You feel what I'm saying? So a nigga that's making $200,000-$300,000 a year, this nigga is attractive in a whole different way to a whole different caliber of women, and so his choices, his specter of choices, is widened, right? And so a motherfucker is like, you know, damn, why the fuck would I even have to work this? Don't seem like she's trying to work with me. Whereas a nigga like me, right? I'm thoroughly committed to the advancement of the black family, which includes the black woman and the black man at the head of it. I don't give a fuck how chauvinistic you think it is. It's what works in my mind, right? So I'm thoroughly and fully committed to that, right? And I ain't got no fucking money, and I ain't got no whole bunch of choices either, right? Which makes it easier for me to be committed to whatever problems and shit I got to work out, whatever obstacles I got to work out with my woman. The question becomes, does the woman recognize that in the man, or is she simply rolling on the idea that niggas always mean you some harm? That there's always some kind of obstacle that you have to overcome with this black man from the outset. Like you got to establish, I got to establish that this nigga ain't gonna talk to me any kind of way. And regular niggas is like, why would a nigga talk to you any kind of way? What the fuck is that? You feel what I'm saying? Like, but these are real things that live in a black woman's head that, you know, a black woman deals with, right? So we can't just say that because it's not accurate, it's not real. No, it's real, right?
It's
It's
real.
real for you. You feel it, you know what I'm saying? And not only do you feel it as a woman, but you act on it. You know, when you come out in public and it's 13 of y'all at the fucking cocktail table talking about black men, then the conversation becomes exactly that, as opposed to, well, no, I think that black men are really, really trying. I think black men are trying to understand us. I think that there's a fundamental difference between men and women, which is why we are having such a problem communicating. I think that men don't value our feelings as much as we do because they value facts more than they value feelings. See, these are all things that I'm a man, and I'm just saying this shit off the top of my head, right? Because it's things that I actually can empathize with. But when you switch it around, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just coming from a purely emotional point of view, then all this logical shit that I'm talking about right now never gets to enter the conversation. So again, like I say, or like I'm asking, how do we really value each other? Like, are the things, do you have a particular threshold or a particular criteria status that you have for your mate to fit into? And is that criteria realistic?